Hello, good afternoon, dear friends. Myself, Sunil Sonigra, and today we are going to discuss about the solution of various problems from the chapter projections and sections of solids with the animated videos, and we will discuss some tips how to solve this problem and how to think about the solution of the problem. So before that, let me introduce the present topic. Introduction of this topic.
Hi, in this session, let's study three-dimensional solids. As an example, a machine part is a 3D solid. In general, geometrical solids are classified as polyhedron and solids of revolution. A polyhedron solid has many heads or sides known as planes or faces. Regular polyhedron has equal and regular planes. Some of the common types are tetrahedron, cube, prism and pyramids. In tetrahedrons, all faces and base are equilateral triangular faces. A cube has 6 identical faces, each being a square. Prisms are named according to the shape of their bases as triangular, square, pentagon and hexagon. A pyramid is a polyhedron having many-sided planes, base at one end and a point or vertex at the other end. The base of the pyramid may be in different shapes. The other category is solids of revolution, which are generated by revolving 2D planar figures like a rectangle or right-angled triangle about its sides. Most common forms used in engineering drawings are cylinders and cones. A cylinder is a solid of revolution obtained when a rectangle is revolved about one of its sides. A cone is generated by revolution of a right-angled triangle having a circular base and a vertex. So, we have discussed the concept of solids. Now we'll see how the solids are projected with reference to the orientation of their axis. Different possibilities of the orientation of the axis include being perpendicular to one of the reference planes and inclined to the other, or being parallel or inclined to both the reference planes. First, we'll illustrate the case where a regular pentagonal prism of side 50 mm and height 120 mm is resting on HP with its axis perpendicular to HP and parallel to VP. It has two faces A, B, C, D, E and P, Q, R, S, T. Here, its top view will appear as a regular pentagon on HP. Let's draw its projections. For this, first draw a horizontal reference line XY. Below the line XY, we'll draw top view, which is a pentagon with side 50 mm. Observe that top face A, B, C, D, E is visible and base P, Q, R, S, T hidden. The side EA makes an angle of 45 degrees with the line XY. Now, the vertices of the pentagon are joined to the midpoints of the opposite sides to obtain the center O of the prism. From the endpoints of the pentagon, generate vertical projectors. Their intersection points with line XY form the base of the prism. Now, extend projector from the center O long enough to be able to represent 120 mm height of the prism. Then draw line X dash Y dash parallel to XY at a distance of 120 mm. After that, project the base points vertically to intersect line X dash Y dash at points A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash and E dash. Here A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash is the top face of the prism in front view. So, here we are with a complete view of the given pentagonal prism.
Now, first problem of this chapter. The data is given like this. A hexagonal pyramid, 30 mm sides and 75 mm height, resting on HP on hexagonal base. One edge of base makes an angle of 45 degree with vertical plane. Draw the projections of solid. So here hexagonal pyramid is given, hence its top view would be a hexagon and front view would be triangle. Height and side length are given to us. One edge of the base makes an angle of 45 degree with VP. Hence we have to draw its top view in such a way that it's one of the base, means one of the side, makes an angle of 45 degree with XY line which is below XY line. So how to draw that? That we have the solution of this problem. You can see here. First of all, draw XY line which represents intersection of HP and VP. Set the angle 45 degree in your drafter and draw a line at an angle of 45 degree with XY line. This is angle 45 degree. 30 mm is the side length of hexagon is given to us. So draw a first side of hexagon 30 mm and included angle is 60 degree. So draw a line at an angle of 60 degree with the first line. Similarly, the third line, such that the external angle becomes 60 degree, and complete the hexagon like this. Each side length is 30 mm. Now join the apex points O with rest all edges. It represents the vertices of this pyramid. The side length is 30 mm, which should be dimension should be entered like this, and this is the axis line of this solid. Height is given 75 mm. So at a height of 75 mm, mark a point O dash and then take projections from base points B, C, A, D, F and E and join all these points with apex point O dash with a straight line. Now we do not know which line will be full line and which line will be dotted line. So for that, let me see here B, this base would be visible, so draw dark line. B edge would be visible, so with the full line. C edge would be visible. D and E would be visible to us, so they should be drawn with the full line, and rest two sides F and A should be drawn with the dotted lines like this. Height is given, that is should be inserted in the diagram 75 mm. So this is about the projections of solid of the given condition. So this condition is satisfied in the solution of as drawn the problem. Now next problem number 2. One side of a pentagonal pyramid is perpendicular to vertical plane. The pyramid is lifted such that the base makes an angle of 30 degree with horizontal plane, and one side still stays perpendicular to VP. Draw the projections of solid. Here pentagonal pyramid is given, and it is given that it's perpendicular to vertical plane. One side is perpendicular to vertical plane. So we have to draw pentagon in top view below XY line such that one of the side should be perpendicular to XY line. After that, the pyramid is tilted such that the base makes an angle of 30 degree with horizontal plane and one side still stays perpendicular to VP. So let me draw the solution of this problem.
Isometric projection of a pentagon pyramid. So this is the problem statement here, that one side of pentagon pyramid is perpendicular to the vertical plane. So if I go back here, this side that is perpendicular to this is a vertical plane here. This side it is perpendicular to the vertical plane. Okay, then draw the projection of this pentagon pyramid in a first angle. So it is in a first angle. So the first part we need to draw the projection based on this shape sitting like this. Okay, if I go back here, after that pentagon pyramid is lifted such a way that it makes 30 degree with the horizontal plane and one side still say perpendicular to horizontal plane. So if you think here, if you hold this tip and lift this pentagon pyramid, then you have to lift such a way from the top that it makes 30 degree from the base and this horizontal plane. Okay, so that's the second part of the problem. Okay, so here let's say if I lift this one and then you lift like this, and then the angle between the base of this pyramid, the pentagon pyramid, and this horizontal plane, that angle is 30 degree. Okay, so that's the second part of the problem. Okay, so this one it shows in without lifting the pyramid from the top. So if you look from the top view, you will see this pentagon here, and then you will see the sides here that will represent each facet of this pentagon pyramid. Now when you look from the front view, you able to see this line edge here. So that edge is extended over here and it represent that edge. Another edge you will able to see this one, so that is shown by here, and this is the center here, so that will help you to draw this front view. And the third edge you will be able to see this one where the mouse is here, so that will you will draw this third edge here. Okay, so that's how you draw the front view. Now from the side view here, you are able to see only three sides, this one, second and third. These two, they will be on the back side, so those two sides will be in the dotted. So once you extend all this line of this second, third, 4, 5, when you extend here and then you make it 45 degree, you extend all the 5 lines here and then you draw vertical lines here. This one, it will help you to give the height of the pentagon pyramid. Once you have that one, you can draw this shape which shows the side view of the pentagon pyramid. Okay, so that's the first part of the problem. Now this is they saying that now you have to lift the pyramid so that this base here it make 30 degree between the horizontal plane. So this figure shows that thing. Now you have lifted the pyramid here, it is making 30 degree. So you start with this one first here. Now once you have that one covered, you draw all the lines at the downs here to draw the top view here. First thing, you draw this pyramid here, this pentagon here. Once you have the pentagon, then you can extend this edge at the top. Once you have the top here, then you can connect these lines here, okay, and these 5 lines, and that will give you the top view of this pyramid after it is lifted 30 degree, so that it can make the 30 degree between this is the horizontal plane here. So you start with the front view first, top view, and then you extend all this line here from this top view and from this side view. And once you draw all, extend all this line, you draw this pentagon here, because this one will give you the size of the pentagon here, this edge and this second edge, that will give you the height of the pentagon, and this one, it will give you the width of the pentagon from this end to that end. Okay, so that's how you draw this pentagon here, and then this will help you to give the height of the pentagon pyramid. And then once you have it, you extend all this line. There is only one piece missing here, is this dotted line should be here. I'm just adding it here, and those line will be dotted because you won't be able to see those, they are on the back side. So hopefully this help you to understand how to draw the isometric projection of a pentagon pyramid. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. Okay, bye.
So that was the solution of first problem, that is one side of pentagonal pyramid that we have seen. Now problem number 3. Third problem, that is based on cone. A cone diameter 40 mm and height 50 mm resting on HP on its base. It is cut by a cutting plane 10 mm away from axis of the cone and perpendicular to horizontal plane. Draw sectional right hand side view and a true shape of the section. Here cone is given and it is resting on HP on its circular base. Hence its top view will be a circle of diameter 40 mm and a front view will be triangle with height 50 mm and width 40 mm at the base. Now it is cut by a cutting plane which is 10 mm away from the axis of the cone and it is perpendicular to HP. So the solution of this problem would be like this.
In this video I am covering cone here. So this cone is sitting on a horizontal plane and its axis is parallel to the vertical plane. Okay, so the radius of this base of the cone is 20 mm, so diameter will be 40 mm and height will be 50 mm. Okay, so we have to draw the projection while it's sitting in